Hi, Simon here, GM8NYV, just continuing with the CR100 restoration, and there's a few bits and pieces, some small components that I'm looking at, so I'll do a few quick videos for interest, see how I get on. Right, these are the audio jacks. This is the first one I did. It's two of them together. They were quite dirty inside, the contacts were quite tarnished. I'll just show up on the little telephone here. But I cleaned it up with ethanol and a wire brush. I cleaned the contacts up, some of the bars with this. It's an eraser, it's quite an abrasive one. It's used mainly for printed circuit boards and sort of mirror board, cleaning the copper. But it cleaned up these contacts quite nicely. Quite a fiddly job trying to reassemble it. You need about 4 hands here, so I'll have a go here, see how I get on. I'm going to use this as a pattern, so I'll keep it in view here. So the first one was the end one, the insulator on the back. I found it easy to put these little spaces that go through the whole lot in to start with, so it helps keep it aligned. So you need a lot of fingers here. Then another insulator. 2 insulators. Then this piece that has a little raised part, little pin, and a bit on there. So those two go together in that direction. Then the larger insulator, which is the middle piece. Again, the other contact with a pin on it, and the pin goes outwards this time. And then the last end piece. Oops, not forgetting the insulator, of course. That goes that way. It gets tricky. That's also round. And the last insulator. So we've got that in there. This other piece, get that lined up, goes in here. Just get all in without it falling apart. Here we go. Last piece goes in. Right, and then the whole lot gets put inside here. You need to do it flat actually, like that. And the screws go in, just to get one in first. Just line it up with the screwdriver. This then goes through. Let's get one on, hold it together. Like so. So this is one in, held together. Get the last screw in. A bit easier. The nut on the end. And sort of flatten it out. Let's go and nip it up. That's it. Not too tight at the moment. And that is it. Done. Now then. Yeah, it doesn't look too bad. Test that with a meter, make sure the outer contact is joining its inner one. Because when you put the plug in, it pushes them apart. I think I've got a plug here. Right, here's a plug to test it. I think this is a metric plug. This is obviously imperial, so there's a slight difference, but seems to work. So you push it in, it contacts the bottom one here, contacts the case of the plug, the dot makes contact with the top, and the two inside, hard to see, but if you hold to the light you'll see they've actually separated, cutting off the speaker. Same with that. Right, there we go. That's not too bad. There's one more of these and it was used for the IF output, so I'll probably give that a clean up at some point.